Hi, welcome to the daily analysis with volume profile, price action, auction theory of different instruments. Today is February the 3rd. And let's start with Dow Jones. Well, before all, we must say that if you see the graphicos of Dow Jones and then you see the graphic of SP and Nasdaq, a long time, we can see that in the case of Nasdaq and S&P, the price could break the max level of 2 months ago. But if we see what happened with Dow Jones, you can see there is a divergence between Dow Jones, S&P, and Nasdaq. Dow Jones couldn't break this zone, so we can expect a drop of the price, but with reserves, because perhaps you can make a pullback here and continue rising. Okay, but let's see the intraday analysis. First place, Dow Jones. You can see Dow Jones is inside the value area of the week. So what are the targets? Higher targets. First of all, value area high of this week, 34,157. Then this price action zone, about 34,224, and then if it breaks, the next level could be the projection of this pullback, about 34,622. About lower targets, here there is a high volume node in this week. It's a daily VPOC about 33,936, and then the price action zone between the value area low that begins about 33,855 to the final of weekly VWAP. Let's extend here. Okay. Well, let's jump to S&P. S&P, if we make a profile, a long time profile, we can see this high volume node 4,230, and then this another one 4,275. So these are the higher targets. Let's mark it, and so we have the reference. You can see this high volume node, a dominant high volume, at 4,139. Let's draw it here in this zone, and the great high volume node is very low. It's about 3,965. Well, let's delete this graphic of volume profile. Let's mark here where is the high volume node, and so we can advance in the analysis. So higher points, 4,231, 4,274. About lower targets, 4,134. Then this price action zone, 4,107, and the next dominant node would be here in this high volume node, 4,071, and this current weekly VPOC at 4,000 55. Let's see if the price goes down, and we can see these steps. About Nasdaq. Nasdaq is the same. We can draw a volume profile, and so we can see these nodes. Here there was a high volume node, the price has touched it and rebounded, and above it we have this daily naked VPOC at 13,149, and the last one 13,270. We can see here another high volume node exactly here, and below this point there is another one here. And so let's quit this drawing and see what happens here. Okay, we almost have touched this point, this high volume node. Next step will be this point, 12,425. Next step, this price action zone, very important. 2 points where here the price rejected, then the price rose and broke this price action zone, but let's mark it because it's very, very, very important, this point. If it breaks, next step, very clear, this price action zone where there is a naked daily VPOC and the current weekly VPOC. Zone from 2076 to 12,090 to 12,146. Well, let's see. Light oil, WTI. We marked here a very clear target, lower target. It has almost touched for a few ticks. Okay, 74.90. It continues as a lower target, and the next step, talking about lower targets, would be 73.77. What about higher targets? Well, here there is a high volume node, 76.42, and then this zone of final of weekly VWAP, 76.80. So we have marked it with an ellipse. Next step, this price action zone with high volume node at 77.93, and the last one, it's about 78.94.79. Okay, let's see what happened with gold. Well, okay, gold, after touching this point, let's see, we had here a pullback, and we talk about this point, 1969, as a possible target. Okay, it was very accurate, and now the price has returned to lower levels. The dominant volume node is this zone, the current weekly VPOC, about 1941 to this all daily VPOC at 1937. These are the most important targets. This zone is the most important target. What about lower targets? The main point will be this final of VWAP. You can see the price touched 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 times. It's a very, very hard support. If it can break it, there is a next barrier exactly here at a daily and weekly naked VPOC at 1911. Okay, well, that's all. Let's talk about DAX. Let's refresh. And first of all, we must see the long-term graphic. We have here a naked weekly VPOC and another naked weekly VPOC. These are the great high targets: 15,621, 15,755. If we go again to these graphics, we can see we touch this projection of the pullback perfectly. Okay, we got the target. We can delete it. And what are the targets? First, the maximum of yesterday is a price action, very clear. Resistance 15,581. It's the higher target, and the lower targets we have two great points. First of all, this price action zone with this intra-week high volume node, 15,319. And the next and very, very great target, it will be this concentration of volume, this high volume node, this current weekly VPOC at 1,574. Well, that's all. Good luck, have a nice weekend, and see you on Monday. Bye.